You're born blind, featherless, and starving in a wind-battered nest built too high and too open. Your siblings are not just rivals, they're threats. Parental care is limited and conditional. Food comes only if you're loud enough, fast enough, lucky enough. Starvation is not a risk, it's a schedule. Survival means shoving your blood out of the way. You learn early. Family is a competition and mercy is a myth. Fast forward, you start to grow. Bone before muscle. Skin before feathers. The sun cooks you. The rain chills you. Lice crawl across your eyelids. Your body itches from the inside out. You try to scream, but there's nothing to scream at. Your siblings are louder. They always are. You grow teeth in your stomach first. Not real teeth, but hunger that bites harder than any beak. You learn to scream with perfect timing, just as the shadow lands before your siblings catch on. Just enough edge in your cry to earn a chunk of flesh. You don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. You swallow before someone else does. Screaming costs energy. Too much and you collapse. Too little and you starve. You walk a tightrope between begging and dying, between visible and ignored. The nest never gets bigger, only smaller. Wind takes pieces of it. Rain softens the edges. Once, a branch snaps beneath and the whole thing tilts. Your sibling rolls against you, legs thrashing, wings not yet wings. You hold your ground, barely. Below the nest there's a fox, watching, waiting there each morning, knowing how this ends. One bad shove and you'll bounce once on the bark, twice on the rocks, and then you'll be gone. The fox will finish the story before your bones cool. Fast forward, the food starts coming late. Your parents take longer between returns now. Maybe the food's harder to find. Maybe you're not worth the effort. Maybe that gleam in their eye is not pride. It's calculation of what can still be salvaged. Finally, feathers erupt through your skin in ragged bursts, barbed, sharp, itching like madness. You scratch until you bleed, and still they come. Black, oily, broken at first, then longer, stronger. Wings, not just stumps, tail feathers like jagged blades. The nest no longer fits you. You crowd into corners, step on each other in your sleep. The bond of blood has burned to ash. Your parents stop feeding you directly. They drop food at the edge of the nest, make you crawl for it, make you fight. Your legs wobble, your wings drag. Still, you lunge, mouth first, eyes wild. The others do the same. You don't remember eating anymore, only winning. Flight is not taught, it's forced. You're not small anymore, but you're not ready either. Your bones still bend too easily. Your wings stutter when you try to balance on the edge. It doesn't matter. One morning, parent lands with nothing in its beak. No food, just a shove, no lesson, no signal. Just air and gravity and a blur of branches spinning around you. Your wings flare open by instinct, but instinct doesn't mean skill. You flap too hard, roll sideways, clip a branch, and plummet. You don't fly, you fall hard. Your chest hits bark. Your wing snaps sideways. The breath punches out of your body like a stone. You lie there, dazed, wing bent under your ribs, heartbeat roaring in your skull. And you should have died, but the forest is not done with you yet. You don't stay there, you drag yourself toward a low bush, half hopping, half crawling, half broken. The next day, you try again. You climb a tree, slowly, beak over claw, wing over bark. You perch on a stub of wood and stare at the drop below. You flap, harder this time, but you leap and crash again. You don't stop. Day after day, tree after tree. Finally, your wings stop shaking. Your chest stops aching. Your falls grow shorter. Your landings are less violent. And one morning, your wings catch the wind just right, and that's enough. You observe and learn fast. Fake cries. Fake finds. You drop shiny stones near old carcasses to draw attention away from the real meal hidden under a log. You lead rivals in the wrong direction. You change hiding spots when no one's watching. Your own kind starts to hate you, but not enough to stop copying you. You're not just surviving, you're strategizing, but it never stops. Your brain won't let it. You remember everything. Where the dog was chained yesterday, which human throws rocks, which squirrel doesn't run. You track patterns, memorize smells, and map danger like a cartographer. You've been watching another raven for weeks now. She's bold, not reckless. Lands near you at carcasses, Waits just far enough not to challenge. You test each other. She steals one of your cached scraps. You steal it back without a sound. By the third time, you're both circling the same bin. She lands opposite you, silent. You tilt your head. So does she. The two of you pry open the lid together. You take the meat. She takes the bones. No thanks. No words. But the next morning, you fly side by side. By the end of the week, you're building. You bring wire. She brings hair. You shape the nest with your feet and weigh it down with your chest. When it feels right, you both sit inside and stare out at the valley. It's quiet, almost peaceful, until the eggs arrive. You raid, cache, guard, repeat. One chick hatches weak, doesn't make it. You don't mourn. You just feed the louder ones. She plucks feathers from her chest to keep them warm. They grow fast, loud, clumsy, demanding. One flaps too hard and nearly falls. You catch him by the foot, drag him back, and get pecked in the eye. Fast forward 10 weeks, and they fly. By 11, they're gone. You and your mate stay for a few more days. No noise. Just wind in the trees. Then another season comes, and you start over. 2 chicks, then 3. 1 year, 5. You teach them all how to steal and how not to get stolen from. You're 12 now. Still strong. Still fast. Flying with your mate and 2 of last year's fledglings. You've shown them how to cache without being followed, and how to trace wind currents through valleys. How to spot danger by the way silence spreads. But this morning, you miss something. You cross into a new stretch of sky. Empty trees. A flattened squirrel carcass below. Clean, untouched. You spiral down. No scent of foxes. No sign of traps. You land first. The air goes still. Then shadows peel off the branches above. Young ravens, 4, maybe 6. You don't count. You move. One hits your left wing, knocks you sideways. Another slams into your back before your claws even leave the ground. You twist, catch one by the leg, drag it down with you, but the rest are faster. Meaner. Desperate in a way you recognize. Your mate shrieks. She dives, herds the fledglings away. You hold the ground. A beak tears through the meat just above your hip. You strike back, clip feathers, draw blood, but they keep coming. Your vision's blurring, wings folding without order. You try to rise, and that's when one of them drives its beak deep beneath your shoulder. It doesn't knock you out of the sky, it just takes the sky with it. You crash hard, chest first. One wing bent under you, the other twitching. They don't wait. They stop fighting and start feeding. Your feathers are torn. Flesh stripped in strips. They pass your body between them like you're nothing special. You were once the predator. Now you're just protein.